the part 3 going here. There's just a lot going on. I tried to tackle the wokeness. I think wokeness is the one thing that everybody can agree on. But then we get into Tim making some outlandish claims and then admitting that he's not even, going through the details on this, i.e. not watching Gifted Haters' video. So just comes out and admits that and then goes out and makes his outlandish statements, and that's because if you didn't watch the video and you're going to say everything's false, that's outlandish. But what's funny though is it just blows up. It just unwraps itself so quickly because they feel like they're earning the spot, right? They're like, oh, we're doing all this stuff, and we keep it nice, and we're trying to show them that they can give us. They're trying to say, I'm pretty sure that he's trying to pitch it like they were earning the land. He never says it, but you're getting this painted picture of, oh, they're like maybe gonna give them the skate park, and that'll be theirs, their little domain to run. As long as Tim doesn't ever infract any further than whoever owned it before or whoever's watching it, then there is no problem. Like if Tim doesn't overreach any more than there was before, for whatever reason, that's fine. But let's see here. So they're like, oh, we're cleaning it up. I mean, maybe, Tim's letting you have it. But with everything, you should be taking care of spots like that no matter what. And if it's a street spot and you trash the street spot, it's on you. The security's going to be up your ass next time. You may not be able to skate there. They could start skate stopping it, whatever. Even if you have a good agreement, somebody else could see this and it just turns into a problem, right? Because sometimes there's multiple people that run a property. Total side aspect. But on the same note, what is it? It's a street spot. So bums. Yeah, like people like me. If there's any structure, anything, it attracts bums. So, and that comes down to an occupation. You literally, someone always has to be there. Okay, and this is why when you look at palm reading, like a palm reader spot, some psychic little shop, right? Some little bodega, somebody that just sells art. They have a shop, and because it's art and they can only afford to sell stuff, during peak business hours, around dinner time or during holidays, there's a lot of time where the bodega is left by itself. So what do? They park an RV there, or they park a boat, or they park an extremely loud vehicle color there, like a yellow bus will be parked at a property that is known to be vacant in order to draw maximum amount of attention and let people know that the neighbors are watching or somebody's there. Who knows? It's an art form, designing security systems like that for properties where no one's around, yet you can still be effective in keeping people away. It's an art form, okay? So this is why I'm talking about this stuff, because this is things that I deal with, I notice, and are very rooted in society. I'm going to say it now. You won't even know that it makes any sense until you go around and look at palm reader shops and you see a yellow vehicle parked out front, or a boat. You're going to see this anywhere. Any empty, vacant parking lot, they throw some box truck in the corner where supposedly nobody ever parks. And it's because you need to occupy things. So if people stop skating someplace and there's no fence, that's why they build fences at skate parks. You're like, what's going on? It's because if they don't do that and people stop skating, it's going to get graffiti and drugs and all that. It's everybody deals with this stuff. It's part of skateboarding. It's like I'm saying, it's a street spot. If it's a full-on street spot and you're playing the game where, making sure I'm still recording, you're playing the game where this could be your last time skating there, guess what you're doing? You're bringing brooms, you're bringing leaf blowers, you're bringing garbage bags, you're bringing quickcrete, you're denobbing, you're whatever you gotta do. That's like one of the coolest parts about being a skateboarder. They even had a whole section of a magazine set up where they rip everything out of the van and everything's listed, and then they just cover everything that's in there and the potential, uses and reasons. Some of it's, hard to, you're like, like Quickcrete. That's a good topic to cover because there's different, you want to know how to do the best job. You want aggregate, you want your Quickcrete mix, maybe you want to sift it, maybe you want to, maybe you don't want to sift it. There's all these various aspects. You can make a massive article just on what you keep in your skateboarding van. And it's like, yeah, sure, I know it's a DIY spot. They're building stuff there. They've got the permission to build and leave stuff there. The battle never stops. Because in the wintertime, if you build a wall, someone's going to snuggle up to that wall. Like, there's people. We wouldn't have CCTV camera systems if this wasn't a thing, right? It's not even just homeless people. It's just people like drug addicts. It's whatever. I don't know what these people do. It's weird. Because I honestly shouldn't be homeless. I only smoke weed. If you watch my channel, you'll know that the government made me homeless. So that's why I won't use government aid. Because when the government forces you to be homeless, it's because they're forcing you into government aid. I had a machining job that they were parking a school bus next to me to get me to quit my job. So this is a good way for me to drag my situation out into the light, and people can recognize that I'm a legit person and I know exactly what society does. I know what they're doing. I know all these weird things like fake, or what is that, faux security? Would that be considered faux or pho? Yeah, faux security. Fox security, is that it? Yeah, where is there somebody there? There's somebody there, maybe there's not. You can go start testing the waters out if you're a crazy guy who likes to risk getting shot on a property. This is why it just turns into politics and stuff, and that's why I'm in politics and why I'm all washed up. I still skate. This is my setup. It's super janky, but I can't skate on it. I just live on it, right? It's just my A to B. But I can do fat shifties, stale fishes, fatty heel flips. Check my Instagram. So I'm not just some bozo talking the mess over here. I'll make sure I'm still recording, which I am. Let's see. So Tim definitely needs to be knocked around a little bit though, because yeah, he's not like doing the detail work on this, and then he goes around talking crap about Gifted Hater and how he's just a hater, and then he tosses people like me into the Gifted Hater hating whatever thing that he's has an idea about. And it's like, Gifted Hater don't even sit there and just hate. I don't know, man. It's just detailed analysis. That's why I put analytics. So yeah, it's all for entertainment. So there's some grifting going on. That's why we got 30-minute videos. no